we're gonna be going to the gym. This time I'm going to be going to the gym that I work at because I feel more comfortable filming there. I still don't feel comfortable filming at the gym that I actually live closer to. I don't know. I feel like it's different when it's like, oh, I'm a trainer at this gym, I'm filming, whatever, versus, oh, I'm a member at this gym. No one really knows I'm a trainer. Some people do. I think there's literally 2 people that I have told that I'm a trainer, and they all work there. I don't know. I feel really uncomfortable. So shout out to all of you that film all the time, because I still feel it just kind of I don't know. It feels weird still. So until I get over that, we will most likely always be filming at the gym that I work at. Tangent, no one cares. Hello. I thought it might be cool to run you through one of my workouts. I am gearing up to take my brown belt test. I do a blended system called Shantung Kung Fu. I like to do a blend of traditional strength style training where I'm like pushing towards hypertrophy, but then also I guess like a more athletic focus. Whenever I'm doing warm up for more athletic style training, I like to jump rope. So it's boxers, kickboxers. Jumping rope is great because hypothetically it's going to help you with your footwork, staying light on your feet, and also staying up on your toes and not setting your heels. So we have standard rhythm. My instructor calls these figure 4s. We cross the leg in front of us and then bring it back under. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, really whatever you want. I don't know what this cadence is called, but essentially I'm going to jump, kick out, jump, kick out, together, 1 out, together, out, I usually don't talk when I jump rope. Next, I also don't know what these are called. Not very helpful. Both feet move and land at the same time as the rope comes under, back to standard. The next one kind of reminds me of ballet. I'm just gonna cross my feet in front of each other. Next, we have crossovers. I'm still doing standard rhythm. I'm going to do my best to maintain this. I'm breathing so heavy. This is low-key embarrassing. Okay, so I'm crossing the rope, my hands over, jumping through and opening, cross open, which looks something like this. It doesn't look like that. And next, we have high knees. Still standard rhythm. You're just bringing those knees up higher. Last but not least, double unders. My enemy. I'm literally swinging the rope over twice before I land. To be honest, I don't practice double unders like I should because I don't like them. This is a moment where, as a coach, if I had a client tell me that, I'd say like, well, maybe we should practice that a little bit more. When you're your own coach, it's a real, you know what to do. But I digress. And yeah, double unders. I can't get more than 2 or 3 of those at a time. The video may only show a snippet. That was like 8 minutes of skipping. I usually do 5, but when I was in really good condition, I could do 10 minutes of low to moderate skipping, if I'm being honest. And then probably, I don't know, maybe like 80% low to moderate intensity, and then 20% of those 10 minutes. So 2 of those 10 minutes would be done at a higher intensity. So with the high knees or with a greater speed. So out of breath. It's embarrassing. All right, next we're gonna stretch. So when we stretch,
especially at the top of a workout, we want to be mindful of our own bodies. So this is where finding a personal trainer is really great. Even if you just go see them for the free session that you get whenever you join a gym, if they're any good, should be doing an assessment on you. A lot of the times it might be an overhead squat assessment, it might be a single leg balance or single leg squat assessment, pulling assessment, a pushing assessment. The possibilities truly are endless, and it really depends on what your goals are and how much they already know about your body. If you've been working with a trainer, you already know this, but if you've never ever worked with a trainer, you might do a few more assessments. After that, they'll be able to see, okay, these are the compensations. I noticed that, oh, there's a lack of dorsiflexion in the ankles. This is something that I actually have, so this will be a good example. So for me, I have to make sure that I really stretch out my calves, specifically my soleus. For me, I want to stretch what's tight and strengthen what's underactive. I don't want to say loose, because sometimes that's not the case. The muscle might be completely fine, it just isn't being recruited. It depends on the person, of course. So for me, it looks something like this. First, I'm going to start off in almost like a grappling stance in a way. I'm going to plant my heel on the floor and the ball of my foot onto the floor. My yoga teacher in college used to say all four corners of your feet. So at the big toe, the pinky toe, and each side, pressing down. I simultaneously want to make sure that I'm engaging my arch. I have a tendency to flatten my feet. I'm convinced it's from soccer. It could be a number of things. I am just telling myself that soccer killed my feet. Next, I am going to draw my toes towards my face. Now, my objective throughout all of this isn't to press my knee as far forward as I can. I want to, yes, press my knee forward, but I also want to maintain contact with all four corners of my feet on the floor, engaging my arch and pulling these toes as close as I can to my tibia or to my shin. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, shift forward. Remember, I'm maintaining this arch and I'm really trying my best to pull these toes to my face. When I first started, my toes could not come up. Maybe they came off 1 or 2 millimeters, I'm not even kidding. But that's just because I was so weak, because my tibialis anterior was underactive and my soleus was overactive. So it was so tight back here that I couldn't move forward. So I'm going to do this for 5 breaths and then we'll call it good. And do the other side. And if I can't go farther forward, I'm just sending more intention to that area. Making sure to press evenly through my foot, drawing up that arch, keeping my toes high. You can see my toes are starting to drop a little. Oh, you have great ankle mobility. Basically, if you can chill in the deep squat, no problems, you're golden. This probably won't apply to you, and you'll probably do it and be like, okay, I feel nothing. It's not for you, okay? If that's you, congratulations, you won. Alright, so I'm going to inhale, find all 4 corners of my feet, draw this arch up, inhale, exhale, drive forward. Yeah, this arch is harder for me to draw up, so I'm going to pull back just a little bit. Yeah, you can see the difference between this side and the other side. With each breath, it relaxes a little more. All 4 corners. It's interesting. On my right side, it was harder to find my big toe. On my left side, it's harder to find my pinky toe side of the ball of my foot, which for me is an indicator that, oh, I'm probably walking and running really funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mobility training, oh, it's so humbling, because especially as a trainer, it's like, I don't want to have weak points. I want to be, the picture, not of perfect health, I mean, sure, but I want to be able to demo anything and show anything, but I'm currently at that point in place where it's like I can't do everything, and I don't think I ever will be. And honestly, if I think about it, I don't think I ever want to be perfect at everything, because then that's just so boring. Coming from a person who is usually pretty good at things, it's really nice to suck at something, because one, it keeps you humble. I'm forever humbled. But then also, just having something to work on and being able to have a goal, I think, is so crucial just to our own fitness journeys, like the betterment of oneself and how that has a ripple effect. I think if other people see you prioritizing yourself and becoming better because of it, that's really inspiring. You know, I have a lot of friends in my life who I haven't told how wonderful they are, and that's on me, who are really incredible and have inspired me to do more. I hope in turn that when some of my friends see me doing stuff, that they want to do more, and then their friends see that, and then they're like, oh wow, they're doing great. I'm inspired. I want to do that. And I really do think how, you know, it's small and silly, but when I'm working with someone, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so great. And then I see the ripple effect happen in, you know, their family or their loved ones. And, you know, I can just imagine it spreading. And maybe that's selfish and, you know, dumb to think that way, but I don't think so. I think every little action of every person that came before us has led us to this point, has led me here speaking, has led you here watching. Thank you for being here. So yeah, that's my ramble. Next, I like to roll up the spine. Ooh. Extending the legs and bringing them back up. Whenever I was doing yoga more regularly, I could touch the floor behind me, no problem. And I can, but I'm kind of forcing it. It should be nice and easy because I have been deadlifting more and really working on my posterior chain. I've definitely become less flexible because I haven't been, you know, taking like the 5-6 yoga classes I was when I was in college. Amazing. Next, what I like to do for my body, I tend to have shoulders that round forward. Honestly, I think it's because I'm a multitude of reasons. I grew up, and I literally grew up faster than a lot of the people around me. And for a long time, I was one of the tallest kids in class regularly. Definitely one of the tallest girls in my class regularly until like, I don't know, 7th, 8th grade, and everyone started to even out a little bit more. But because of that, I felt so insecure about being so tall that I would like try and do this so I could be other people's heights, which I think cursed me. Don't get me wrong, I think technology played the larger role in my posture being bad. It wasn't because I was an insecure elementary school kid. I like to call them Supermans. They have a real official name that I will put on the video. This is just how I explain it to clients, because sometimes, like, I'm never going to call a plank prone iso abs. Like, okay, next, can you do a prone iso ab, please? Like, no, go fuck yourself. Do a plank. Like, come on. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my arms back towards my toes, so I don't want them up overhead. I want them drawing down the sides of my body on a 45-degree angle. I don't want them in a T, and I don't want them by my sides, somewhere in between. Next, I'm going to put my thumbs up to the ceiling, and I'm going to raise them off the floor. I don't want my arms to touch the floor. The floor is lava for my arms. Next, I'm going to draw my shoulders back and down, and I'm going to tuck my chin. I'm going to maintain this tuck the entire time. There's going to be a desire for us to look up, but notice what that did to my spine. I am totally breaking the beautiful line that it is. Next, I'm going to draw my legs in. I'm going to press the front half of my body into the floor. So I'm going to press the anterior side of my body down. Next, using my back, draw my muscles down, engaging my lats. Exhale, come down. And then from here you can drop. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. And then I come down. Beautiful. And that's what I'm always going to do before every session, because those are things that I'm going to have to constantly work on, and I also want to bring into alignment. Because basically, whenever you start a workout, I want your muscles to be set up for success, and I want your body, your full system to be set up for success. So if I have postural imbalances, I want to kind of just encourage those muscles to go where they need to be, and also try to be mindful throughout my session. Like if I notice that, oh man, my shoulders are like kind of doing this as I'm curling, check yourself, right? So I constantly want to be just like proactive. So it's one thing doing the lift, that humbling moment, and you realize that you have to unrack it up there. I don't have to, but I just prefer it. It's easier. It's just funny to me. Pulling conventional is so much easier for me than pulling sumo. Can I do that on the left side? I can, but I'm kind of freaked out. Needs a little more stabilization at the end, but that felt good. Oh, that's further back than I thought. So hypothetically, I want to try and land a little bit higher and not in so low of a squat if I can help it. It is so hot outside. I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie, but like, even without, I would be dying. I need to get gas, but I don't know if I brought my wallet. Let's see.
I'm back from the gym. The first gas station that I went to didn't take Apple Pay for fuel, and so my card was declining, and I was panicking because I was like, there's no way, I literally just got paid, how is it declining? And so I ended up going to another gas station, which is just on the way, and they took it and it was fine. I was like literally about to have a panic attack, but then I was like, oh wait, no, banks exist and it's Friday, so I could just get cash if I needed to. So crisis averted. I finally got around to putting all of the seats in my car back up, and I found the missing screw, and I had a feeling it was there because I knew that the person that was giving it to me would have told me if there was a screw missing, so I knew it had to be in my car somewhere. So I am going to do that. I also need to shower, just get fresh. I cannot tell you how nice it is walking into a clean apartment, albeit the bed, my old bed, is still out and I need to list it on Facebook Marketplace still. Maybe I'll do that. And what else? I feel like that's it. The rest of the day I'm just going to be editing some videos, doing some planning, and just overall chilling.
Yeah.